In the meantime, House lawmakers expected to take up two major immigration bills this week. The first one focusing on denying federal grants to sanctuary cities that choose to not cooperate with the feds. The second bill, known as Kate's Law, would strengthen criminal penalties for deported felons who come back into the country. House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy last hour telling Shannon that the time to act is now.
I think we'll just have to put the pressure on, let them hear from the American public that they think it is wrong that you could have an illegal individual get arrested for felonies and continue to be released and cause more crimes. We cannot allow more people to be murdered across this country. We have to do something about it, and that's exactly what we're going to do in the House.
So Peter Ducey live at the Hill now to talk about this and more things. Peter, good morning. How much would these bills reshape the immigration system?
They would reshape the immigration system significantly if either one becomes law, because one of these bills, the No Sanctuary for Criminals Act, basically says that lawmakers in sanctuary cities cannot stop their police forces from helping the feds enforce immigration laws. And if they do, they're cut off from federal funds from the DHS and DOJ. The other bill, known as Kate's Law, lays out harsher penalties for people who return to the U.S. illegally after being deported, a measure that is seeking to stop people like Juan Francisco Lopez Sanchez, who was deported 5 times, kept coming back, and on his last trip to the U.S. allegedly murdered Kate Steinle. At the start of this week, the White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer stressed the importance of these immigration reforms to the Trump administration, and the president plans to apply pressure to lawmakers today, hosting an open event at the White House with victims of crimes carried out by illegal immigrants. But just like every other high-profile piece of legislation this Congress has considered so far this year, Republicans are going to have to try to pass it on their own. The Democratic Minority Whip, Steny Hoyer, says he will be telling Democrats to vote against these measures, especially the crackdown on sanctuary cities. Hoyer apparently does plan to give members more flexibility on Kate's Law, though, because that is a very sensitive issue in red districts and blue districts, and we expect a vote on both of these measures sometime tomorrow. Bill.
Got it. Something to watch. Peter Ducey, thank you for that from the Hill here in Washington.